Now let us see multidisciplinary nature of business economics, or the interlinkage of business economics with other subjects, and what are the different subjects which can help the business economics or managerial economics in order to take appropriate decisions or the best decisions in the business. So these are the different subjects that are linked with the managerial economics, such as managerial economics and economics, managerial economics and operations research, managerial economics and mathematics, managerial economics and statistics, managerial economics and accountancy, managerial economics and psychology. So they are the different subjects that are linked with the business economics. This is also one of the nature or the feature of managerial economics or the business economics. We have seen in the features of managerial economics, that is interdisciplinary subject. So managerial economics is the interdisciplinary feature, that is this managerial economics take the help of all these subjects, can use all these subjects in order to take appropriate decision. Now let us see one by one how these are linked with another subjects. The first one is managerial economics and economics. So if economics deals with the theoretical concepts, managerial economics is the application of these in the real life of the business. Economics deals only the theoretical concepts, but here the managerial economics applying these theories of economics in real life practice. That is the relation between managerial economics and economics. Economics and managerial economics both are concerned with the problems of scarcity and resource allocation. These are concerned with the problems of scarcity, like capital, and resource allocation and allocation of the capital that is available in the business. So economics is for developing the theories, concepts, techniques and all. Managerial economics here implementing these theories, concepts, techniques in practice in businesses is the managerial economics. Then second one is managerial economics and operations research. Yes, the subject operations research methods also helps in the subject managerial economics in order to take the optimum solutions for the business decision areas. If managerial economics focuses on the problems of decision making, operations researchers focus on solving the managerial problems. Or in other words, operations research is the tool for finding the solutions for many managerial problems. The best example for the tool or the technique of operations research which will give the best solutions for the managerial problem is the transportation methods. So the transportation methods are the best tools or the techniques which are used to take the optimum solutions for optimum suggestions for the business to get the optimum solutions. So operations research is also one of the subject which will provide the various tools and techniques or methods in order to implement in practice by the managerial economist. The next one is managerial economics and mathematics. So managerial economist is concerned with estimating and predicting the relevant economic factors for decision making and forward planning. In this process, the economist intensively make use of tools and techniques of this mathematics. For example, equations. What different equations we are using to estimate different areas. For example, here demand function. Demand function. Here this demand function can studied in the mathematical equation. We are using the different mathematical expressions in uh, estimating the elasticity of demand. We are using these mathematical equations in production functions. We are using these mathematics in various concepts of economics. So here all the equations we are expressing in mathematical manner, which will help in taking the decisions in the business. That is also related to the managerial economics. So managerial economics and mathematics are interlinked in order to take the decisions. The next one is managerial economics and the statistics. So here the statistics deals with the different techniques useful to analyze the cause and effect relationship in a given variable. So it also empowers the managers to deal with the situations of risk and uncertainty, though its techniques such as probability. So here probability estimating or assuming the solutions in the future. So managerial economics also one of the technique which can assume the solutions in the business, as well the statistics. So here statistics is the subject which can assume the probability of getting the optimum solutions for the different managerial decision areas. So averages, measure of dispersion and correlation, regression. So all these are the different techniques that we are using respect to the statistics. So these statistics techniques mostly we are using in demand forecasting methods. So here all the statistical methods we are using to estimate the demand forecasting, which is one of the most important managerial decision area to estimate the demand in order to produce the products to meet the demand in the market. So what are the different statistical techniques that we are using to take the decisions in the business? Or regression analysis, correlation, measures of dispersion, moving averages, time series analysis. All these are the different statistical tools that we are using in taking the decisions in the business respect to the statistics. The next one is managerial economics and accountancy. The accountant provides the accounting information relating to the cost, revenues, receivables, payables, profits or losses and so on. So this forms the basis for the managerial economist to take an action. If there is no accountant in the business, it is not possible to get the information related to the cost, revenue, profits and or losses. If there is information available in terms of cost, then the managerial economist can take the decisions on the respective area. So how to reduce the cost, how to increase the profits, how to reduce the losses, so how to increase the revenues. So these kind of decisions will be taken by the managerial economist by taking the information from the accountant. So that is what the advantage of this accountancy in the managerial economics subject. Here we can estimate what is the cost, what is the revenue and what is the profit or losses, or the ratio analysis also can be used to estimate the level of profit while taking the decisions related to the profits. So to take the decisions related to the profit, we need to apply the ratio analysis. What is the liquidity position of the company? What is the profitability of the company? Net profitability of the company, gross profit, net profit, operating profit. So these kind of uh, profits related decisions will be taken by the economist. For that, we require the help of accountant in the business. The next one is psychology. Yes, this is not exempted from the subject called managerial economics. So managerial economics also take the help of the subject called psychology to estimate, to read, to understand the psychology of the customer, psychology of the consumer, the psychology of the employee, psychology of the seller, psychology of different variables which are directly or indirectly influence or affect the profit maximization or maximizing the profit. So here, if these if any variable which is directly or indirectly affecting the profitability of the business, then we need to apply the psychology subject called psychology to understand or to read that particular variable in order to take the decision. So consumer psychology is the basis on which the managerial economist acts upon. Based on the psychology of the customer or consumer, only the managerial economist can take the decisions on various areas. This psychology contributes towards understanding the behavioral implications, attitudes, and the motivations of each of the microeconomic variables. As I said, microeconomic variables means all these people are comes under the microeconomic variables like customer or consumer, employee, seller, worker, labor, and all these people are comes under the microeconomic variables. So economists must study all these people's psychology, attitudes, behaviors in the business in order to take the best solutions for the problems, managerial problems in the business. Hence, the psychology is also one of the subject which helps to the managerial economist or the economist in the business. So they are the multidisciplinary nature of business economics or interlinkage with different subjects of this managerial economics. Now let us see what is the role of business economist in business or the managerial decision areas. How he can play a significant role on various business decision areas. So after discussing all these concepts related to the managerial economics, that is definition, nature, feature, scope of managerial economics, multidisciplinary of managerial economics. So after all these, you might have and get some idea about what the role of business economist. Who is business economist? What is his or her role in the business managerial decision areas in order to get the optimum solutions for the problems. So these are some of the areas where the managerial economist can play a significant role in the business. So such as demand estimation and forecasting. At the time of estimating the demand of the product in the market, he plays a very significant role. So he must understand or study the business as well as the market. How many competitors are there in the market? What is their prices of the products, and what is the attitude, behavior of the consumer, income level of the consumer, and other factors respected to the consumer in order to estimate the demand. So after estimating the demand for the product by the economist, only can take the decision in the business whether to produce more quantity or less quantity, more cost or the less cost. So such kind of decisions will be taken by the production managers or the managers of the business in the businesses. The second one is decision making and forward planning. So here the managerial economist play important role in decision making and making plans for the future. He is also playing a very important role in this case. Next, analysis of markets. Managerial economist only can analyze the markets operating in, whether it is perfect competition market, imperfect competition market, in, the, in imperfect competition market, whether it is monopoly market, monopolistic market, oligopoly, duopoly. So whatever the market it is, he only can analyze, he only can estimate the type of market, form of market operating in. Accordingly, they will take the decisions in the businesses. And the next one is analyzing the issues and problems of the concerned industry. So whatever the problems in the business related to the economic activity, so he will give suggestions to overcome those problems, those issues by using the economic concepts and economic techniques and tools. With his knowledge or her knowledge having respect to the economics, he will give the solutions for the problems or the issues in the business or the industry. Next, advising on pricing, investment and capital management. So he is also give suggestions at the time of fixing the price for the products based on the study of forms of markets, perfect or imperfect, based on the type of form of market operating in, the pricing decisions will be taken. And investment decision, what to purchase, when to purchase, right? In terms of fixed assets, technology, machinery, land, building. So different kinds of fixed capital need to be incurred. That is related to the huge capital. That includes huge capital, more capital to be invested. In such cases, or at that time, the managerial economist can give a suggestion at the time of making expenditure in terms of investment. And capital management also. So here capital is a scarce resource. As it is scarce resource, we need to utilize this scarce resource effectively and efficiently in any business. So here, how to procure the capital, how to allocate the capital, how to get optimum benefit by using the available capital. Such kind of decisions also will be taken by the business economist. So he is also will give the suggestions in these areas: pricing, fixing the pricing, making the investment decisions, and also managing the capital which is available in the business. Next, directing economic research activity. Yes, here he also will give the directions in research, investigation in economic activities. So economic activity means here buying and selling, that is economic activity. Producing the product, economic activity. Purchasing machinery, economic activity. Any activity which we are conducting in the business with the capital or money's worth or money, that is called as economic activity. So here the business economist can give the suggestion or direct for these economic research activities in any business. Suggesting management about the current issues in businesses at global level. He is not only suggesting the owners of the business or the managers of the business respected to particular firm. Also, he will discuss the current issues, current trend in the market at a global level. Accordingly, he will give some suggestions in the various business areas in order to get the optimal solution. And other economic activities, where and when it is required, the help of business economist, the interference of this business economist. He will interfere and he will give suggestion, he will give direction, he will give instructions in order to take the best solution for the managerial problems or the managerial decision areas. So these are the some of the areas where the business economist can play a very significant role in the businesses. So my dear students, the concept of managerial economics, the tools and techniques of managerial economics, principles of managerial economics can play very significant role in maximizing the profit, maximizing the wealth of a business. When the profits or the wealth of the business is maximizing, automatically the economic conditions or the economic position of the company will also increase. When the single firm economic position will increase, automatically the industry's economic positions will increase. That will leads to increase the economic position of the nation. So here, that is why here, to understand the macroeconomics, we should understand the microeconomics. When the business economist is able to study the microeconomics or the behavior of the single firm or the individual firm, that will use to understand the aggregate level of the businesses or the companies or the firms. So this is about the concept of managerial economics. Until now we have discussed what is managerial economics, what are the different definitions given by different economists, and what is the nature or the features of managerial economics, what is the scope of managerial economics, and the multidisciplinary of managerial economics are interlinked with the other subjects, and what is the role of business economist in any business. Dear students, this is very important concept in examination point of view. Okay, thank you.